Hello guys, Football Fan Then UK, how's it going? So we're here to watch Liverpool v Arsenal. The game has just kicked off. I'm just a few minutes late because I've literally come in from work about 15 minutes ago. So hopefully you guys are excited for this one. Let's see how it turns out. I'm just going to share with you guys on the screen the stats. So bear with me a second. Hopefully we'll get more organised with this in the future, guys. Just craziness at the moment for me, but not to worry. Here we are now. So Arsenal and Liverpool just knocking the ball about in the centre of the park at the moment as the ball has gone out on that far side for a throw into Arsenal. We're just a minute or two in, guys. It's just like I said, apologies. I was a little bit late. Been working today, so these things are set to try us. So Arsenal with the throw in now as they knock the ball back into their own half of the pitch. And Arsenal playing in all black kit today, guys, as Liverpool playing in their traditional red. And Stevie, how's it going, mate? Stevie saying afternoon, guys. Hopefully, should be a good game this. Absolutely, mate. Hopefully, we'll be in for an absolute cracker, and let's hope there's some goals in it. So Arsenal now with another throw in on the far side, midway inside the Liverpool half. As the ball is knocked forward and goes out of play. So that'll be a free kick to Liverpool. So long ball up the field from Alisson. As Liverpool trying to gain possession, as they do, and now Liverpool with the possession on this near side as they come running into the box, but player there stumbles in possession and the ball is intercepted by Arsenal. Now, eventually the ball knocked all the way back to Alisson as Liverpool attempt to build again from the back. Cagey start to this game, guys. Not what I was expecting for the start of this game. Thought it would be frenetic. Thought it would be a really intense start to the game. As a long crossfield pass from over to that far side. Mo Salah intercepts, and now a cross comes into the box. So Liverpool just trying to keep possession on the edge of Liverpool. On the edge of Arsenal's box. Arsenal with plenty of men behind the ball as a shot comes in, and it's just wide. It's Gakpo there with the shot on the edge of the box, but gone well wide of the post. We're 6 minutes in, guys, still 0-0. As Arsenal now try to play out from the back. And a long ball down the field eventually from the goalkeeper. Van Dijk heads it back in the direction it come from. And Liverpool pick up the possession now as they come into the centre of the park. Strong challenge for Arsenal, but the referee waves it away. And Liverpool still with the advantage as they play the ball out on that far side. And now Mo Salah with the possession as he just passing it back to Alexander-Arnold Trent. And now Trent to Firmino. Arsenal now win back possession on the edge of their box. And now Arsenal try to push up the field. But Arsenal just choosing to knock it about a bit at the moment at the back. But, Liverpool closing the space as Arsenal just content to just keep possession at the moment and just on the edge of their box. Now they knock the ball out to this near side. As now they come forward into the Liverpool half, straight down the middle of the park. Now the Arsenal into the box, shot comes in and there's a goal. Arsenal have scored. An early goal for Arsenal. Against the run of play really, guys, but there you go. Arsenal scoring on 7.5 minutes. And it's Martinez that scored the goal for Arsenal. Liverpool just lost the possession there at the back. Arsenal just came down that far, this near side, and it was just basically a pass into the centre of midfield. And Van Dijk, guilty of there not clearing the ball. He actually did actually get the ball come at him, and he's kicked it straight back to an Arsenal player, which has just fed in Arsenal. So some really bad defending there from Van Dijk. So Liverpool now back with the possession as they now work the ball forward. Hopefully that goal will give Liverpool a kick up the backside they need to get themselves going. As bit cagey start. We don't not the traditional start to this game that we used to with Liverpool of the past. They're just not showing that intensity that they used to. They used to hit teams on the front foot right from the first whistle, and that a lot of the time was what was at Liverpool's big advantage. But this season, they're just not showing that desire to really believe in themselves and attack teams right from the first whistle. As Liverpool managed to just keep possession now at the back, but pressure coming from Arsenal. So let's quickly go to the chat. Joey, how's it going, mate? Joey saying, hi guys, just had to race home to catch this one. Shouldn't have bothered. Laugh out loud. Keep the faith, Joey. Keep the faith, mate. Still plenty of time left in this game. To be fair, mate, that goal came a little bit against the run of play. Liverpool was actually keeping Arsenal pressed into their own half when that Arsenal literally created that goal from next to nothing. But Van Dijk definitely guilty of intercepting the ball and not clearing it. He actually knocked it back into the running path of an Arsenal player and basically handed a goal to him. Really, he should have just launched it up the field and cleared it. So yeah, but try keep the faith, mate. Keep the faith. Still plenty of time in this one for you guys to turn it around. Joey saying, "Come on, Liverpool." Yeah. Well, Arsenal at the moment with the advantage, but you've still got plenty of time left in this game for it to swing back the other way. So yeah, and Joey saying, think they need more than a kick, mate. Laugh out. they do. You know what I'm talking about, though, Joey. Liverpool used to, under Klopp, they've always started games really intensely, at pace, with speed, catching teams on the front foot. Right from the start, as another shot comes in there from Arsenal on the edge of the box, but it's gone wide of the post. And I'm not sure that took a deflection. Yeah, Alisson had to actually get a hand to that, and it's gone behind far corner on this near side to Arsenal. But yeah, as I was saying, Joey, this Liverpool just I don't get why they're not playing with that same intensity that they was last season, the season before that. It's just not there, is it? Arsenal now with the corner right into the mix of the box. Alisson initially grabs it, but doesn't and isn't able to keep hold of it. But one of the Liverpool players manages to kick it up the field, and eventually the referee's blown the whistle. I'm just wondering whether Alisson is okay because he went down like he was injured there, but he's back on his feet, seems to be all right. But the referee blown for a whistle, blown the whistle for a free kick on that far side, close to the corner flag. So Alisson comes over to take it. Long ball up the field for Liverpool, and it's a poor one because it goes straight to the Arsenal goalkeeper. But yeah, I think you're right, Joey. I think you're right, mate. Ben, the League One, is saying 1-0 to Arsenal. Yes, mate. How's it going, Ben? Welcome to the show. As Arsenal now winning possession on this near side, and the referee has, I'm not sure he's flagged for offside here or a foul, but the linesman's put his flag up. It's Liverpool now trying to play out from the back, but you can see the confidence difference in both of these teams. It's shocking, guys. Liverpool look a shadow of what they used to be not so long ago. And it's crazy, guys, because let's be honest, yes, Liverpool have made changes in this team, but it's not dramatic changes. The main changes they've had in this team has been in the midfield that have made the significant difference. So it just doesn't explain, because it's not like they've brought in average players. These are supposed to be good players that they've replaced the likes of Wijnaldum with, but they just, like I say, they just don't start games with that intensity that we're used to seeing from Liverpool this season. They've been a shadow of what they normally are, but and the way they're playing, you can see the lack of confidence in their own play at the moment. They're not confident to play with that same intensity that we know. So referee's blown for a foul out on that far side, so it's going to be a free kick to Arsenal. Although I didn't actually see anything particularly wrong there, but Arsenal now with the free kick taken, and they work the ball into the Liverpool half before. I don't know what that was, to be honest, but it was knocked towards Liverpool's goal, but I couldn't class that as a shot, guys. That was definitely couldn't be classed as a shot on goal. Liverpool now with the possession as they knock it forward. As yet again, Liverpool with poor passing forward as it goes straight to the goalkeeper. He clears it up the field and it goes out on that far side for a throw-in. So if you guys just joining us, please do hit that like button, drop your comments in the chat. It'd be great to hear from you. Joey's saying, Mini won't be happy today. They got beat 2-1. I know, yeah, just check the results as I came in from work, mate. Not a good result for Hibs, especially against Dundee United, obviously bottom of the Scottish Premiership. So you're right, mate. She's probably going to be very unhappy, and understandably, to be fair. But at the same time, you can't blame Dundee United for trying to fight to survive. Yeah, I was surprised with that result, mate. As Arsenal now with the possession on that far side. But what about Leeds? Crystal Palace beating Leeds 5-1 today. That's the kind of reaction you expect to see from a change of manager. So why are we not seeing that from Chelsea or Leicester? As a ball comes in at the back there for Arsenal, and Gabriel Jesus there trying to knock it towards goal at the back post. I think he just clattered into the goal, or the advertising displays, because he getting up a bit gingerly, but good cross into the box for Arsenal. As like I say, Jesus trying to get on the end of that at the back post, but just couldn't. Yeah, he's just clattered into the post behind the goal. So Liverpool now with the possession on the halfway line. and it's Henderson on the ball. And it's passed now to Fabinho. Fabinho back to Henderson. Come on, Liverpool, show some belief in yourself. Robertson now passes back to Alisson. They don't want to be passing. This is what I mean with Liverpool. You normally see them brave and going forward in previous season, but they just don't seem to have that spark that they used to have and belief in their own ability. But Arsenal brimming with confidence at the moment as they win back possession. Now knock it into the Liverpool half of the pitch. And Alexander-Arnold there with a challenge and wins back the ball, passing it back to Alisson. Alisson now to Van Dijk as Arsenal pressing from the front. And the ball knocked up towards the halfway line. And the referee's blown a whistle again here for another foul. This referee's a bit whistle happy, isn't he? He's blowing for the slightest thing. So ball switched out to play out to this near side for Arsenal from the free kick. And it's Saka with a cross into the box as it's deflected away. And now Mo Salah picks it up midway inside the Arsenal half. Mo Salah now coming forward down that far side. As Liverpool players race into the box to try and support him. But poor pass into the box from Mo Salah, and Arsenal win back the possession. Early shots, guys. Only one shot from Liverpool, 4 from Arsenal. No shots on target from Liverpool, 2 shots on target for Arsenal. So that kind of gives you an idea of how this game's going at the moment. Chipped forward into the box by Firmino. Liverpool now with a shot across the face of goal by Robertson, and nobody there to tap it in at the back post. But that's better from Liverpool. I think I'm not sure if Robertson was actually taking a shot or crossing it across the face of goal there, but just goes wide of that far side post, and that will be goal kick to Arsenal. And Arsenal goalkeeper now getting some medical treatment. I don't. I don't really see what happened with the goalkeeper there, but he's receiving medical treatment, and now the players going over to the coach as Arteta taking full advantage of this and trying to give instructions to his players. And Liverpool also getting instructions off Klopp. That was shocking from Van Dijk. Absolutely shocking. It's just showing the replay of the goal. And Van Dijk might as well have been wearing an Arsenal shirt there. Really, really poor from from a player that's supposed to be one of the best defenders in world football. But the season he's having so far is certainly not living up to that title. As we now get the game back underway, the Arsenal goalkeeper Ramsdale has received some treatment. I don't know if that was a tactical thing to protect imply that he was injured, but there didn't seem to be any obvious reason for him to be injured there. So we have to give him the benefit of the doubt, though, because, like I say, it seemed to be a facial injury, but there weren't nothing obvious to create that. It's now Arsenal play the ball down this near side, and Saka chips the ball up forward to into the Liverpool box, but it's intercepted quite easily there by Alisson. So 22 minutes gone, guys, and it's Liverpool 0, Arsenal 1, as Alisson kicks the ball forward up into the Arsenal half of the pitch, and now Liverpool managed to win it back as a challenge comes in from behind there. The referee giving nothing. What? Are we seeing bias here from the referee? Because I tell you what, he gave a decision on that far side a minute ago for something and nothing, and yet I've seen two strong tackles on Liverpool players in this game already, and he hasn't given either of them. As Arsenal now win back possession, knocking the ball out to this near side to Saka. Saka now on the edge of the box as he does a 1-2, but it's intercepted by Liverpool. And now another strong challenge comes in on a Liverpool player, and finally the referee actually does stop play. Yeah, Ben White with a strong challenge there. It's just referee, yeah, he's kind of scissor slid into the Liverpool player, and he's just been booked for it. So White into the referee's book. So Alisson passes forward. Liverpool trying to play up from the back as they knock the long ball long. And now the ball knocked back to Alexander-Arnold Trent, who knocks it down that far side. But it's an easy ball for Arsenal to win back. And they pass it back to the goalkeeper. As the goalkeeper knocks it down this near side. And now Arsenal with the possession, but under pressure from Liverpool. And they play the ball out. I thought that was a Liverpool throw, but it's been given to Arsenal. So Arsenal now with the possession as Saka comes down this near side looking for the opportunity to get across into the box, but it's challenged by Liverpool. And now Liverpool win it back as they try to relieve the pressure on their own goal and now play the ball out to Mo Salah on that far side. Mo Salah coming deep into Liverpool's half to intercept that ball, but switches the play out to this near side. And now Liverpool coming down this near side as they're forced to pass back to Firmino, but Arsenal closing spaces really well as they win it back. But now Liverpool have won it back. And Liverpool with a cross into the box, and it's headed on. But it's actually headed behind there by an Arsenal player, and that will be a corner to Liverpool on this near side. So Liverpool finally starting to get themselves into the game a bit more here. That raises the atmosphere of the Liverpool fans. We're just approaching 25 minutes gone in the game. As a corner comes in, it's headed away. Mo Salah knocks it back into the box as Arsenal try to clear it, and they do clear it out to the edge of the box, but Liverpool pick it up again. Now cross comes in, it's deep, headed towards, as attempted headed towards goal, but challenged by Arsenal, and the ball eventually knocked back outside the box, and now Arsenal pick it up with a long ball forward up into the Liverpool half, but Alisson comes out to meet it. We've noticed a couple of goalkeepers doing that this weekend, guys, coming out of their area to intercept the ball. And now Liverpool try again to build from the back. So Liverpool now with the ball on that far side. And just knocking it about at the moment inside their own half. So let's just go back to the chat for a moment. Minnie, welcome to the show. How's it going, Minnie? Afternoon, all. No, I'm not happy at all, Joey. Bloody awful. What happened, Minnie? I was shocked. I've been at work all day, so I've not seen the game. I've just come home. I literally got in 10 minutes before I started the stream, so I've not seen the game, but I did check for the result. But yeah, big surprise for me, mate. I thought you guys were going to win that today. Obviously, Dundee been lacking confidence recently, and results going badly for them. So I thought you guys would get the win in that quite comfortably today, but it wasn't to be. So what went wrong, Minnie? Let us know if you could, mate. Be interested to know your thoughts on the game. And also, guys, while I'm thinking of it as well, with regards to Liverpool, there've been a lot of comments recently saying that the folks with Liverpool, or at least the pundits of the TV companies, quite a few of them ex-players, are claiming the reason that Liverpool are struggling this season is because they've made obviously changes to their midfield, and they're still trying to play like they were playing um, in previous seasons when they've had success. I don't particularly see that. Oh, Arsenal scored a second cross into the box, and it's Gabriel Jesus who's just headed it past Alisson to give Arsenal a 2-0 lead. What is going on here with Liverpool? Arsenal fans in dreamland at the moment, finding themselves 2-0 up. Oh, that's well. There's an obvious fault with Liverpool, guys. Arsenal able to play that ball down that far side, and Alexander-Arnold Trent just standing too high up the field. He's not taking responsibility for his defensive duties there. He's looking. He's too. He's a fantastic player. I don't want to criticise Alexander-Arnold. He is a fantastic player, but he's got to take more responsibility for his defensive duties. Unfortunately, I think the problem with Alexander-Arnold Trent is the reality is I don't think he is a right back. I don't think he is a right back. I think he's a right winger. I think he should be played as a right winger because he's more attack minded than he is defensive minded. And it's cost Liverpool a goal there, and there's been other games where he's gone missing in defence. Like I say, I don't want to criticise him too heavily because he is a very good player, but he's a very good player as an attacking player, not so much as a defensive player. Um, I don't understand why that's not being coached. It's been obvious for a while that Alexander-Arnold Trent has got that weakness in his game. That he's not focused enough defensively. So why the club not working on that with him in training to get him to focus more on his defensive duties? If you're going to play him at right back, then you need him to be focusing more on his defensive duties. For me, I don't think he's a right back. I think he should be played as a right wing midfield player. Because that way he won't have to be as responsible for the defensive, and he can focus more on the attacking side of his game, which is what he's good at. But when it comes to defensive, he's making too many mistakes. So we've got to play it down now, and it's I think it's Saka down on the floor here. So we've got a foul, and yeah, I want to hear from you guys what they're thinking the faults are with Liverpool. Why are they struggling so much? Let me know your thoughts, guys. As Arsenal chip the ball forward now up into the Liverpool box, and Alisson gathers it. Liverpool need to get their act together because they showed that they can match Arsenal when they played at Anfield. But the ball now played out to that far side. Mo Salah. Oh, really poor from Mo Salah. Loses it. Now Arsenal breaking forward down that far side as they come towards. And yet again, Alexander-Arnold Trent caught out with his defensive duties on that far side. And Van Dijk comes over to support him, but the ball goes out, and Van Dijk there with a poor challenge taking out Gabriel Jesus. But this is what I mean. You're sacrificing other players because Van Dijk shouldn't be needing to come over there to fill in the gap because Alexander-Arnold Trent is trying to go forward too much. It's absolute madness that I, as a fan, can see these faults. So why is Klopp not identifying these faults and changing the formation to account for it? Alexander-Arnold Trent there has shown twice now in a matter of minutes that he's not focused on his defensive duties. He's thinking too much about going forward and not enough about covering his defensive duties. and Van Dijk comes over to help him out, ends up taking out Gabriel Jesus and getting himself a yellow card. All because one player is not doing what he's supposed to be doing. Cross comes in towards the box. Alisson knocks it away. As Arsenal pick it up now on that far side. And the ball rolls out for a throw-in. So throwing to Arsenal on the far side. Minimo saying, afternoon all. No, I'm not happy at all, Joey. Bloody awful. Sorry, I read that comment out before. Thanks, Minnie. Good to have you with us, mate. Welcome to the show. As throw-in taken and the ball cleared up the field, but Arsenal pick it up again on the halfway line. Now knock it forward. And the ball goes out for a goal kick to Liverpool. Joey saying, hi, Minnie. As soon as I saw the result, thought Minnie will be ranting. Yeah, well, I'm sure she's had a rant today. She got right to be fair. Liverpool now win the ball back as Mo Salah comes into the box. Oh, Mo Salah there with a shot on goal, but goes wide of the post. Liverpool going to get themselves back into this game. They need Mo Salah to get his shooting boots on. Last season, he would have slammed that away, but this season, he knocks it past the goalkeeper and goes wide of the post. Thanks for that, Joey. Minimo saying, I'm so mad, Joey. I'm eating my Easter eggs. Yeah, well, I suppose chocolate is a good consolation. So it's just playing the replay at the moment from the second goal, but Henderson giving just showing a clip of Henderson lecturing Alexander-Arnold Trent, and you can imagine what that conversation's like, guys. As just showing clips of the Arsenal fans celebrating. Joey is saying, oh my God, I'm switching the game off, laugh out loud. Well, like I say, mate, keep the faith. Let's hope Liverpool can get themselves back into this. Nothing against Arsenal. If they win it, fair enough. But a long ball down the field as Arsenal pick up the ball and now knock it forward. As they try to play a 1-2-3 on this near side, close to the corner flag, but Liverpool challenge for the ball and it goes out for a throw-in on this near side. White to take the throw-in close to the corner flag for Arsenal. As Arsenal now. It's like chalk and cheese, this, guys. Honest, it's like Liverpool are the Arsenal of a couple of years ago, and Arsenal are the Liverpool of a couple of years ago. It's unbelievable, isn't it, how football can change in such a short space of time. So Arsenal now with another throw-in next to the corner flag as they try to play out. And oh, come on, man. The referee, the linesman's given a foul here for Gabriel Jesus, and he's gone. There was a little shove in the back, but he's gone over really easy. And that's a free kick for Arsenal on this near side, close to the corner flag, about 2 yards in front of the corner flag. But yeah. So Minimo saying, oh no, Liverpool. Yeah, they're having an absolute humdinger of a week at the moment, aren't they, mate? Joey's saying some comfort food, mate. Yeah, nothing wrong with that. You've got to have some comfort food when things in life are not going your way. Minimo saying our season over, Joey. Do you think, mate? Do you think? I think you guys still got a couple of games yet to try and push up into that up the league a bit more. So free kick now for Arsenal as it comes in towards the back post. It's headed away, and now Alexander-Arnold Trent heads it outside the box as Arsenal pick up the possession now midway inside the Liverpool box, Liverpool half of the field as they come forward now down that far side. And Arsenal just playing 1-2 between two of their players on that far side before being forced to come back up to halfway line. Now chipped forward on out to this near side to Saka, but the linesman has flagged for offside, and that will be a free kick. So yeah, I'm surprised to hear you said that, man. You really think the season's over for you guys now? You've still got games left. Joey's saying, "What a shame, Minnie. Thought you had it in the bag." Yeah, Minnie. What went wrong? Let me know what you thought. So why did you guys lose that game today? What was it that you didn't do? What was it? What went wrong? Defense not good enough. Play, the whole team not good enough. Not focused. Midfield players not doing the job. Strikers missing their opportunities. What do you think was the problem, Minnie? Let me know if you could, please. As Liverpool now playing the ball out from the back, but poor pass forward again from Liverpool, intercepted by Arsenal, and Arsenal taking full advantage at the minute, and you can't blame them. They're taking full advantage of all the mistakes that Liverpool are making. I think Joe is right. Liverpool just need the season to end because I can't put the all I can think. Well, earlier on in the season, guys, I thought Liverpool were playing badly this season just through being mentally tired after the success they've had in the last couple of seasons. So I thought that intensity of the amount of games, constantly competing in all competitions, I thought they just suffered burnout, and maybe that is partly the case. But if it is the case, it's resulted in Liverpool not being able to find their way back to what they were before. They've just, I think, like Joey said, as I've got to agree, it just looks like Liverpool just need to get to the end of the season as quick as possible, rest, regroup, and go again next season. And hopefully, club make some changes because it's so unexplainable how a team can go from being so brilliant. With the way we've seen them in the last couple of seasons to this. And no offense, but we don't see Man City doing it. Oh, we've got handbags out now. Alexander-Arnold Trent and Exhibit are going head to head there as the referee comes over to deal with it. Yeah, Shaka there with the head-to-head with Alexander-Arnold Trent. I didn't actually see what sparked that off then, guys, but something sparked it, and the referee has given both a yellow card. Right, now I see what kicked it off. Alexander-Arnold Trent was in possession, and Jacques has come over with a late challenge on the ball, and Alexander-Arnold Trent did not like that at all, and that is what resulted in them squaring up to each other. So the game back underway now as Liverpool knock the ball forward down this near side and now on the edge of the Arsenal box. As the cross comes in. Oh, it's goal! Liverpool have pulled one back. Goal at the back post. And will that give the team some belief now? And will Arsenal be haunted by the fact that they have not got a great record at Anfield? Will that now start the wheels turning in the opposite direction But whichever way it goes, guys, it's going to give us a very interesting game. I don't know if that was actually arguably an own goal, because as the ball came towards the back post, Mo Salah trying to trap it in, but there was also an Arsenal player there trying to defend it, and then he slid to the ground. Let's just see. Yep, I think that could be argued that that is an own goal, as Liverpool now knock the ball forward, and Arsenal now win back possession midway inside the Liverpool half as they knock the ball out to that far side now. And Arsenal now with a possession just outside the Liverpool box, knocked forward into the Liverpool box, but played back out again now out on that far side as Arsenal looking to try and get a crossing, but Alexander-Arnold Trent not giving an inch there as Arsenal forced to come back, to come forward. As Liverpool now just seem to have that little bit more hunger after scoring that goal and closing spaces better as the ball eventually goes out on that far side, and Alexander-Arnold Trent encouraging the Liverpool fans to get behind the team. So Joey saying our defence is shocking. Yes, it has been shocking, mate. But like I say, that goal seemed to give woken Liverpool up a little bit. Let's hope so. Not like I say, guys. No preference who wins. Obviously, I do like Liverpool. It's a great club, but trying to be as neutral as possible. But like I say, want to see games that are competitive, where teams are playing at their best, not when one team's beating the other when they're at the weakest. That's for me the better rivalry. As a challenge there at the back, and Arsenal player gone down injured. Just going to see this replay of this foul. Yeah, the Arsenal player goes to head the ball as Liverpool player goes to kick it. And it's hard to tell whether he made any contact with the Liverpool player's boot there, but it looked like he actually made contact with the ball as the Liverpool player went to kick it away. So the medical staff on the pitch now giving the Arsenal player some treatment. So we're just breaking play. 44 minutes gone, guys. We're a minute away from half time, plus stoppage time. So Billy, welcome to the show, Billy. Billy saying afternoon all. This at this rate, it might be 4-0 to Arsenal when this ends. Liverpool making it far too easy for Arsenal. Yeah, I would have to agree with that, Billy. Definitely in the early stages, Liverpool definitely making it far too easy for Arsenal. As Liverpool now come down that far side with Henderson in possession, as it's now played to Mo Salah, and now Mo Salah looking for the opportunity to get in the box or get across, but Arsenal defending well there. Gabriel Jesus coming back to help out the defence, and now Gabriel Jesus playing the ball forward up that far side, and eventually Liverpool managed to win back the possession as they knock it forward out on this near side, and it's intercepted by Arsenal. Now Arsenal with the possession on the halfway line as they come forward down the centre of the park, but Liverpool challenge for the ball, win it back before losing it again. And now we've got another Arsenal player down on the pitch as Arsenal kick the ball out on the far side, and the Liverpool fans boo around the stadium with regards to this player being down injured. And it's 4 minutes added on time, guys. I think it's Gabriel Jesus. Yep, Gabriel Jesus who's gone down. Yeah, Gabriel Jesus there holding his back. So hopefully that's not too serious. We don't want any players picking up serious injuries. And he has just come back from injury as well. So let's hope he's going to be okay. But he looks in a bit of distress at the moment as he gets back to his feet. and the Liverpool fans letting it be known that they feel that that's not a genuine foul and not a genuine injury. But yeah, thanks for that, Billy, and welcome to the show, mate. Yeah, I can't argue with you there. I think in the first 20 minutes, you absolutely nailed it, mate. But the game is become a bit more evened up with Liverpool scoring that goal. So we'll see how the game progresses from this stage and see if it then becomes more competitive from both sides. As Arsenal play the ball back to their good goalkeeper. Now goalkeeper knocks the ball long up the field, and another Arsenal player going down on the floor as he quickly gets back to his feet, and then Liverpool awarded a free kick as one of their players goes down under a challenge. Now Liverpool with the possession as they knock the ball out to that far side to Mo Salah, but Mo Salah forced to pass back to the defensive line under pressure from Arsenal. Now Van Dijk with a long ball down the field up to the forward players for Liverpool. Gakpo picks it up as he tries to pass back. Now Gakpo breaking into the box as he's blocked off, but Liverpool managed to win it back, and now Henderson chips the ball over to the far side for Mo Salah as Alexander-Arnold tries to cross the ball in, and Henderson follows up with a shot, but it's over the bar. But Liverpool really trying to turn the screw now to get themselves back in this game. But yeah, it becomes livelier now in this second half. As we've got to say, for the first half an hour, it was a very one-sided game. Liverpool looked like they were chasing shadows, but that goal that they've scored has certainly given them a bit more impetus, and now it's more of a contest, as we see, as the commentators on the TV have just said. So can't argue with that. It has become more of a contest as the ball not long now by the Arsenal keeper. Arsenal pick it up on this near side, but forced to pass back to their goalkeeper under pressure from Liverpool as the keeper knocks it down into the Liverpool half as Van Dijk heads it back towards the halfway line, but Liverpool lose the possession. Arsenal now coming forward or attempting to come forward before losing it again, and yet again another challenge in the centre of the park, but Liverpool managed to win it back before losing it again. Neither team able to keep possession at the moment, guys, as the ball knocked out to this near side. And more claims for a foul from Arsenal on the far side as Liverpool win back possession. Now knock the ball long up that far side. And Mo Salah now coming into the box as he tries to get a cross in, but it's blocked off by Arsenal. And there goes the half-time whistle. So there you go, guys. What a lively end to that first half after what looked to be a very one-sided first 35 minutes. And it's definitely made it more interesting with Liverpool pulling that goal back. And looks like we're in for an interesting second half. So yeah, thanks for that, Billy. Great to have you with us, mate. Milzard, welcome to the show, mate. Milzard saying, what's going on, Joey? Henderson's just protesting with the referees now. I think, do you not think, guys, that referees, you'd have to have a little bit sadistic to be a referee? It's like they get some pleasure in irritating fans and players with the decisions that they make sometimes, doesn't it? It must be some sadists. Referee could be classed as sadists. Milzard. So yeah, sorry, mate. Welcome to the show. Milzard saying, what's going on, Joey? That's a great question, mate. I was asking you guys your opinion of what's going on with Liverpool. So thanks for that, Milzard, and welcome to the show. Joey saying, hi, Billy. Yes, I agree, mate. Yeah, Liverpool definitely chasing shadows a bit in that first half. As Billy said, Liverpool making far too easy for Arsenal, and Joey agreeing with that. Billy saying Liverpool were shocking against us, but it was 0-0 because we can't score without us being without us being disallowed. Yeah, I watched that game, mate, and you're right. It was well, it was obvious two players lacking in confidence, wasn't it? Sorry, two teams lacking in confidence, big time, and resulted in that 0-0. Mini saying, looking at the third, look at the third. Three of us, all our teams are ranked rotten this season. Is there a fan den curse, Gaz? Well, I don't know, mate. I don't know. Um, I hope not. I hope not. I keep trying to be positive, sending out positive vibes, you know. So hope not. I really do hope not. Um, but in fairness, been doing the live streams consistently now for almost 6 months, and Liverpool and Chelsea have been struggling for most of the season, well before I started the consistent live stream. So I'm not sure you could consider that, but yeah, fair enough. Minute. Good question. Billy saying, hi, Joey. Think I know how you feel. Yeah, definitely. I'm sure you do, mate. It's definitely, like I say, it's weird, isn't it, how Liverpool and Chelsea have dipped off this season. I think there's more explanations to the Chelsea problems than there is to Liverpool's problems, though. Joey saying, "Hi Milzard, at a loss, mate." So yeah, Joey scratching his head to why Liverpool struggling. Minimo saying, "How can this be the same team that's slaughtered Man United 7-0?" That's a great question, but to be fair, let's be honest. You know, as much as Man United fans like to live in Never Never Land, thinking that they're improving and getting back to where they are improving, but they are miles away from where they used to be. They're still a shadow of their former self. They've just learnt how to grind out results better than they were, um, but doesn't but that still doesn't mean that they are back to their best. So yeah, I believe in saying what I see, and that's what I see with United. They have improved from what they were last season, but they are certainly not back to the best team that they were a few years back. Billy saying, "Well, minute, I think that was just a freak result." That's fair enough. Yeah, Joey. I don't know. Like I say, Minnie, I'm presuming you watched the game today, so let us know what you feel is wrong with Hibs and why it went wrong today. Would be interested to hear from you, mate. Um, Thanks for that, Billy. Minimo saying, "Oh, I know that sick feeling very well, Joey." Yeah, well, I know it as well. Like I say, my club Bolton were having an absolute dire season a couple of seasons not so long ago. They've only just started getting back to good form in the mainly last season and this season. So, yeah, before that, we was absolutely the whipping boys down there in the lower leagues because of what happened with the previous owners. So thanks for that, Minnie. Joey saying, defo freak result. Don't think we will be seeing that kind of result again anytime soon. All right, you guys, I'm with you now. You're referring to the 7-0 against Manchester United. Well, yeah, I don't know. It was a freak result, I suppose, in some ways, but um, I don't know. For me, Liverpool just seem to have lost that spark this season. It's as simple as that. They just lost that spark. If you look at Liverpool, how they was playing before this season, what was good about Liverpool, they was good because they attacked from the front. They defended from the front. They defended. Everybody was working as a team, defending from the front, closing spaces, making life difficult for them. And a big part of Liverpool's success, we've got to be honest, guys, was Fabinho. Um, not Fabinho, Firmino. Firmino, because he holds the ball up really well for Liverpool. But yet, for some reason, Klopp is, even during this bad spell, Klopp is choosing not to play him much, which makes absolutely no sense to me. Because when you've got a player like Firmino, that will hold the ball up well and support the other attacking players, and sacrifice himself so that the other attacking players get more opportunities. Why would you not play him? Because he is the kind of player that will happily sit up there up front, race around, close spaces, defend from the front, and that is the kind of player Liverpool need on the pitch. No offence to Klopp's decision making, but the forward players that he's playing at the minute don't do that work rate. Don't put in that work rate to defend from the front. Mo Salah, in credit to him, he does come back to help the defence, but when he does come back, you're sacrificing what he gives you up front. So you don't really want a player like Mo Salah coming back to help the defence. But Firmino will do it all day long, and he will also get opportunities on goal. So it makes no sense to me when you're low on confidence, results not going your way. Why would you be leaving him on the bench? Absolute craziness. So yeah, thanks for that, Joey. Mini saying Klopp needs to give these players the Fergie hairdryer at half time. Yeah, or maybe do what he did with Beckham and start slinging some football boots across the dressing room, because he did that with, didn't he? If you remember, I don't know if you guys are old enough to remember that, but Fergie once got quite irate in the dressing room with David Beckham and decided to sling a boot right across the dressing room, and it was all over the papers because I can't remember which eye it was, but David Beckham ended up having a big like dent and like a bruise on his eye from it. So it's obviously it was all over the papers. So yeah, maybe you're right, Minute. Maybe you're right. Billy is saying that 7-0 win won't happen again for a long while. No, it probably won't be for a while, but you never know. You never know. This is the beauty of the Premier League, isn't it? It chucks up freak results that we don't expect occasionally. And like you say, it probably won't be for a while, but don't hold your breath, guys. You just never know. You just never know. It wouldn't surprise me if Liverpool, we might see another 7-0 when it comes to Manchester City, because they get plenty of high-scoring games. And obviously, Minimo's fancy man is banging in the goals at the minute, so you can't say that it will not be anytime soon. I'm sure Mini would fancy Man City to get a 7-0 against somebody with the way Haaland is banging in the goals. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe ask Mini. She's the Haaland expert, isn't she? Can Haaland score 7 goals in one game, Mini? Let us know. Joey's saying, yeah, maybe throw some boots. yeah, absolutely. Joey's saying, yeah, finally, come on. So Joey there wants it finally feeling a bit more positive after that goal for Liverpool. And Minnie saying, go on, Mo. And Joey's laugh out loud, guys. Yeah, like I say, guys, come on, Minnie, we want to hear from you. Can Haaland score 7 goals in one game? We want your Haaland expertise to let us know. Could we see a 7-0 win for Manchester City, courtesy of your man Haaland? Let us know. Come on, share your expertise with us, Minnie. So, guys, let's quickly go and check out the stats for this game. Hang on a minute. So bear me a second, guys. Just bringing the stats up so you guys can see. So bear with me a second. Let's have a quick look. So let's just quickly get rid of that. Bear with me a second, guys. Just going to share with you guys some other stats. There you go, guys. So here are the stats for the game so far. So 8 shots for Liverpool, 5 for Arsenal. 1 shot on target for Liverpool, 3 shots on target for Arsenal. Possession, 53% possession for Liverpool, 47% for Arsenal. Pass accuracy, 82 for Liverpool, 80 for Arsenal. Well, that's a strange one. It's indicating the pass accuracy 2% better for Liverpool, which is well, I don't know if we can read too much into that. They're quite closely matched, really, aren't they? I suppose. So 7 fouls for Liverpool, 6 fouls for Arsenal, 3 yellow cards for Liverpool, 2 for Arsenal, and obviously no red cards. And that's the way we hope it stays. Offsides, 1 for Liverpool, 2 for Arsenal, and corners, 1 for Liverpool and 2 for Arsenal. So there you go, guys. I'm sure you can see the stats there on the screen. What do you make of that? Let me know your thoughts. Doesn't look like Minnie wants to share her Haaland expertise with us. Have you gone, Minnie? Have you disappeared? Minnie, are we not worthy of the of your expertise of Haaland? I think she's gone, hasn't she? I'm upset with the Haaland comment. Don't take it the wrong way, mate. I'm just having a bit of a laugh and a joke with you. You keep mentioning Haaland and how great he is, so don't just indulge the banter. Joey's saying highly possible Haaland could laugh out loud. Yes, certainly is. He's scoring fanatically at the moment, isn't he? But like I've said before, I think he's just enjoying the honeymoon period. I think eventually he will start to struggle scoring goals as players get to know him better. I don't think he'll find it as easy next season to score the amount of goals that he scored this season. But we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see. He's definitely an exciting player, though, isn't he? Oh, oh, are you seeing this, guys? So Robertson has had an elbow to the face by the linesman. That is crazy. So we're just seeing a reclip here of Robertson getting an elbow to the face by the linesman. Well, I'm sorry, but that's not exactly professional, is it? We can't keep asking players to show professionalism when we're not getting it from the match officials. That is absolutely shocking. I hope that he faces charges for that, because if players do that, they're accountable. They can be given a red card for something like that and have a 3-match ban. So how is it that a linesman is able to do that and continue doing his job? That is an absolute disgrace. That is shocking. Absolutely shocking. So second half is underway, guys. But yeah, I think I'm not sure if it was the fourth official or the linesman. I think it was the linesman that done that. But I mean, they're saying on the game, they're saying that Andy Robertson grabbed the referee's arm. But there's a bit of difference between grabbing a person's arm and an elbow to the chin or to the neck, the face, whatever you want to call it. I'm not being funny, but it's not like that. The fourth official's going to have to be rushed off to A&E, is it? Because he gets his arm grabbed by somebody. Um, Unbelievable, honest. Did he think that players are robots or something? Did he not recognise that players have got emotions? It's absolute madness, isn't it? Absolute madness. Um, so Arsenal now with the possession as they come into the box and attempt to get a shot, but blocked off with too many Liverpool bodies in the box. And now Liverpool with the possession out on that far side as they try to chip the ball forward, and it goes out for a throw-in. So yeah, really bad that from the referee and the fourth official. That's completely unacceptable, isn't it? Not real. As Liverpool now win the ball back and in just inside their own box, but challenged as Mo Salah challenged there, and Arsenal win it back. Keep your comments coming, guys. I will come to your comments in a moment. Want to know your thoughts on that elbow from the fourth official or the linesman. I'm not sure if it's the fourth official or the linesman, but either way, it's a match official that should be a lot more professional than that. It's an absolute disgrace. So Arsenal chipped the ball over the top there, looking for Jesus, but it goes out for a goal kick. And now Liverpool with the opportunity to build again from the back. As Liverpool now play the ball forward. Robertson passes forward to Gakpo. Gakpo into the box. It's just stopped as he's blocked off there by Arsenal, and Liverpool managed to pass it to Henderson. So Henderson passes it to Mo Salah. Mo Salah chips it across the face of goal, and now Liverpool win it back. Oh, Liverpool win it back, and now Mo Salah on the ball. Shot, attempted shot, but it's blocked off there by Arsenal as Arsenal clear the ball, but Liverpool intercepted again just inside the Arsenal half of the pitch, and Liverpool now with Henderson knocking it to Alexander-Arnold. Trent chips it over the top, looking for, I think it was Gakpo there, and he just couldn't get to it quick enough as Liverpool now trying to keep the pressure on. So just sorry, guys. My screen just froze a second, so bear with me a second. Joey saying, I reckon she would agree. Yeah, like I say, mate. Yeah, I think she probably would. I think maybe she's busy this afternoon or something. Or she could be on her way back from the game. We don't know if she went to the game. But yeah, I'm sure she'd take it in the right way, mate. She normally takes the humour in quite positively, doesn't she? So yeah. Apologies, guys. I'm just so Liverpool. We're back on track now. Liverpool with the possession as they pass the ball out to this near side to Mo Salah. Mo Salah passes back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk now with a long crossfield ball out to that far side. And now Liverpool coming charging into the box with Gakpo as it's blocked off, and Arsenal managed to clear it. But Trent picks up the possession again for Liverpool midway inside the Arsenal half of the pitch as it's passed back to Van Dijk. Van Dijk now passes it out to that far side, and now Liverpool working towards the edge of the Arsenal box, looking for the opportunity. Cross comes in. Crying out loud. And it's headed away by Arsenal, but picked up again outside the box. As Liverpool now come again down that far side as they attempt to get across into the box, but it's blocked off, and that goes out for a corner on that far side. So, guys, keep comments coming. I'll come to the comments in a minute. Let's just see what happens with this corner. The corner on the far side for Liverpool. "51 minutes gone, guys. Still 2-1 to Arsenal. Corner comes in towards the near post as it's... oh, penalty! Penalty awarded. Penalty awarded, but I'm just waiting to see the replay to see what actually happened there. So it's Jota that's gone down. Well, yes, I suppose it is a penalty, but it's not. There's not a lot in it, guys. It's just two players going to try and win the ball, and they've clattered into each other. But the referee sees that as a foul, and that will be a penalty to Liverpool. It doesn't look to be a lot in that challenge, to be fair. And the Arsenal goalkeeper, Ramsdale, here getting given a yellow card by the referee. I think that's for attempting to time waste. So Mo Salah to take this penalty for Liverpool. So thanks for that, Joey. Come back to comments to just see what happens with this penalty as Mo Salah about to take it. Oh, he's blasted it wide of the post. Can you? Unbelievable. It's amazing what happens to players once you give them the big wages. He has been absolutely shocking since he's been given that big fat contract. And he's... So Arsenal riding their luck as Mo Salah completely messes that up and kicks the ball wide of the far post. So Liverpool now with the possession as they come forward into the box, but Arsenal clear it out to that far side, and that's another... that'll be a throw into Liverpool, about 7 or 8 yards from the corner flag. Well, more like 10 yards actually from the corner flag. Liverpool fans singing Mo Salah's name to try and increase his confidence, I think. Joey's saying, no, I don't, mate. Think defenders will clock onto him. For surprise, Firmino getting his traditional yellow card. He seems to get a yellow card every game, that lad, doesn't he? That is a poor challenge from Firmino. It is a really poor challenge. How he can protest that, I don't know, because it is a poor challenge. Sorry, Joey, I've lost myself. No, I don't, mate. Think defenders will clock onto him. What did I ask now, mate? I can't remember. Right. Is that with regards to what I was saying before about Haaland, mate? I think it is. As Liverpool now play the ball forward from deep inside their own half, and Robertson with a long ball up the far side of this field out to Mo Salah, but Mo Salah loses his footing, and that's a couple of times that's happened to him in the game. as he now Liverpool eventually win the ball back now, coming forward down that far side with Andy Robertson charging towards the Arsenal box, crossed into the box. Mo Salah gets a shot off, but it's deflected away, and Arsenal breathe a sigh of relief as it's nodded back towards the Arsenal goal. Now Alexander-Arnold Trent with the possession as he chips the ball out to that far side, and it's Andy Robertson that picks it up close to the corner flag as he plays it back to Gakpo. Gakpo to Fabinho. Fabinho with a shot, but that's blocked off as well as it comes back out to Andy Robertson. And Andy Robertson now with the possession, and we've got Gabriel Jesus again down on the deck. But what of a rocket of a shot that was from Fabinho. Good job they did block that, because it looked like it was going towards goal. And now we have got a stoppage again for Gabriel Jesus receiving treatment. The question has got to be, is Gabriel Jesus fit enough to be playing? So yeah, thanks for that, Joey. Joey's also saying get him fined and suspended. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I agree, mate. He should be. No excuses for an official, match official doing that kind of stuff. Billy's saying, right, guys, I'm gonna go watch the second half. Hope everyone has a good day. Thank you very much, Billy. Appreciate you dropping in, mate. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and yep, look forward to speaking to you again, mate. Thank you very much for coming, getting involved, and yes, enjoy the second half, mate. Thanks for that, Billy. Joey's saying, you too, Billy. Nice one, Joey. And Joey also saying, right, come on, Liverpool. Yeah, absolutely. Mo Salah there showing frustration as Gabriel Jesus still receiving treatment. Mini Mo saying, hi, guys. Hearts have just asked their manager. Oh, sorry, sacked their manager. Have they? All right. Well, it's clearly the fans' protest yesterday has some kind of effect, hasn't it, mate? That is big news, and that's definitely going to make things a little bit more difficult for you guys charging to try and make them out of charge on those European places, because as we know, when the new manager comes in, there's normally reaction. But thank you very much, Minnie. Appreciate you keeping me informed with that, mate. But yeah, after the protests we saw yesterday, you told me that fans were leaving the stadium earlier to go out and join a protest outside the ground. So yeah, that indicates the fans have had the impact that they desire. So that's good that the club are actually not any club that listens to the fans. To me, that's a positive. And I'm not a big fan of managers getting sacked, but I do believe that football clubs should be listening to fans more about their opinions. Joey's saying, "Ooh, that's the fans wanting. That's what the fans wanted, wasn't it, Minnie?" And Joey's saying, "Oh my God, Salah! I know, mate. I know. What is he? I don't know. Is he left his shooting boots back in Egypt or what? Because he's." I don't think he's brought them back to Liverpool from the summer break. I think he's maybe lost them when he's been over in Egypt playing international duty. So the game is back underway, guys, as Liverpool pass the ball back to Alisson. And now Alisson knocks the ball out to that far side as a ball is kicked long out to Mo Salah. And Mo Salah fails to pick it up. Why they keep picking? Amount of times they kick the ball out to Mo Salah for long balls, and he doesn't keep the possession. He loses the possession. So why keep doing it? As Arsenal come down this near side now, but Liverpool challenge for the ball and win it back with Arsenal now challenging, and they win it back. So it's neither team able to keep possession easy at the moment as Arsenal now with the possession midway inside the Liverpool half as they're forced to pass back towards the halfway line under pressure from Liverpool. And Liverpool closing spaces a bit better in the second half as Arsenal now attempt to kick a long ball down the field, and it's blocked off by Mo Salah and goes out for a throw-in to Arsenal midway inside their own half of the pitch. Milzard saying, I'm back. Welcome back, Milzard. Great to have you back, mate. And yeah, some interesting talking points going on. Joey's saying, laugh out loud, Gaz. Yeah, think so. Yeah, with regards to Mo Salah leaving his shooting boots in Egypt. Well, what explanation, mate? He's gone from banging in goals left, right, and centre to this day, this season. He didn't seem to be able to hit a barn door with a bulldozer. Do you know what I mean? Liverpool now playing the ball down that far side as they win the ball back, and now Van Dijk passes forward to Fabinho as Fabinho passes back to the defensive line, and now Liverpool knock the ball down that far side, and it's Gakpo under pressure, loses it, and the ball rolls out. But I think the referee has given a foul here. But Joey, yeah, I want to know your thoughts. Do you think that Klopp should be playing Fabinho more? I know he's and I know he's not. I know he's not the young man he was. I know he's getting on a little bit now, but he's still, he's still only in his early 30s. It's not like he's ancient. He's only just turned. I think he's only just turned 30 or 31 or something. So he's not like mega ancient. But yeah, I'd love to know from you, Joey. Obviously, being a Liverpool fan, mate, do you think that Klopp should be playing Firmino more than he is? Do you think, because obviously, like you said, I'm sure you're well aware of it. He's very good at holding the ball up at the front on his own. Chip ball comes into the box, crossed in, and it's Van Dijk who picks it up on this near side and attempts to cross it back into the box, but it's blocked off by an Arsenal defender and goes out on this near side for a corner kick to Liverpool. So Alexander-Arnold to take the corner. Corner comes in and it's deep to back, right to the back. Mo Salah heads it back into the mix, but it's Liverpool now that pick up the possession on the edge of the box with Darwin Núñez attempting to cross the ball into the box, but it's blocked off by Arsenal, and now Liverpool eventually do get across, but it's too much on it, and it comes out to Alexander-Arnold Trent, who knocks it back into the mix, and now Darwin Núñez picks up the possession again on that far side, just on the edge of the box, as he Gakpo this time out to help him, but Liverpool forced to pass back again to come forward as they pick up the possession or try to on the outside of the box, but Arsenal win it back, and now Arsenal on the attack down this near side with limited bodies forward for both teams, but the Arsenal player there forced out wide. I think it's Martinez there. It's harder to identify the Arsenal players in this black kit because they all look the same. So yeah. As Arsenal now play the ball out to this near side. Martinelli on the ball now as he plays the ball back inside, and Arsenal forced to play all the way back to the halfway line under pressure from Liverpool. Mills already saying Klopp seventh seasons curse like what happened at Dortmund. Interesting. Yeah, that's interesting, mate. Yep, you could be onto something there, Milzard. Never thought of it like that, mate. So yeah, that's interesting stat, that, mate. Maybe there's something in that. Or maybe that it's just that the team and the manager are just facing a bit of burnout. But yeah, that's an interesting fact, that, Mills. I'd never thought of it like that, mate. So thanks. Yeah, appreciate you pointing that out, mate. Joey's saying, think tricky one, mate. I like him, but he brought in Gakpo to replace him as Defo leaving. Sorry, hang on a minute. Tricky one, mate. I like him, but the man like him, but he brought in Gakpo to replace him as Defo leaving, letting Gakpo get into the team. I don't understand why they're letting Fabinho leave. To be honest, mate, Firmino, because I think he's still got something to offer the team. But you can understand why he doesn't want to be a substitute all the time after the success that he's had with the club. And in fairness to Firmino, in fairness to him, you can understand that he still feels he's got something to offer the team or a team. So you can understand why he might not be happy to settle for second best, just being a squad player, especially with the fact that he's contributed to Liverpool's success in recent seasons. So yeah. But yeah, I'm aware of that, Joey. I did know they brought in Gakpo, but Gakpo isn't the same kind of player. He doesn't hold the ball up like Fabinho does. Sorry, Firmino. I always get confused with Firmino and Fabinho. The names are so damn similar. But Firmino, Firmino just absolutely awesome at holding the ball up and helping bring other players into play when you're trying to attack from defence, if you get my meaning. So yeah. I don't understand why Liverpool would even consider letting Firmino go. I think they should be doing all they can to keep him involved in the team. As crossed into the box comes in now from Liverpool on this near side, but it's knocked behind by Arsenal, and that will be a free kick. Sorry, I got a corner kick on this near side for Liverpool. Trent comes over to take it. So, yeah, thanks for that, Joey. Appreciate you sharing your opinion on that, mate. Top man. As we're just about to have the corner. Keep your comments coming, guys, and we'll come back to the comments. Corner comes in, it's deep, and nobody gets to it as it bounces out on the far side, and Liverpool eventually pick it up, knock it back into the box, and Van Dijk chips it back towards the bodies, and now Liverpool tried to head it towards goal, but not enough behind that ball, and it's cleared up the field, and now Liverpool pick it up just around the halfway line as they now come forward. Liverpool really got the momentum at the moment with the possession, but they need to make it count as Arsenal standing firm at the minute defensively. As Liverpool now again forced to come forward under pressure from Arsenal. Arsenal defending well and keeping themselves compact, but Liverpool now with the ball out on this near side for Mo Salah, and Mo Salah, it's a cross into the box, deflected away. Mo Salah gets the follow-up and tries to come back in the box, but runs into traffic as Liverpool eventually knock the ball out to that far side to Gakpo from a crossfield pass. See, look at this is what I'm saying about Alexander-Arnold Trent. Look at his positional play right now. I know Liverpool are on the attack, but look at how far away he is from his defensive responsibilities. He's on the edge of the box in a midfield position. So if Arsenal win the ball back quickly and break, you've got no right back because he's out of formation. That's what I'm saying about him. He's not a defender, so I don't understand why Klopp keeps playing him as a defender. I get that it might work in certain games, but to be consistently playing Alexander-Arnold Trent as a defender makes absolutely no sense whatsoever, because, like I say, a defender doesn't wander forward so much like that. Absolute crazy. Like I said, I really like Alexander-Arnold Trent as a player. He excites me with his attacking abilities, but defensively, he goes missing. I mean, look at now, Arsenal in possession. Look at where he is. He's in the centre of the park and he's closing space instead of getting his defensive responsibility. So now Liverpool left with 3 at the back as Arsenal tried to attack there. And I can't believe how much Alexander-Arnold-Trent is leaving his defensive responsibilities. That is shocking. And it's what is shocking that Klopp is ignoring this. As Arsenal now try to come forward, but challenged by Liverpool, and the ball goes out on this near side. So, yep, nice one, Joey. Appreciate you sharing your thoughts, mate. Stevie's saying, hi, everyone. Please hit like button and follow. Nice one, Stevie. Absolutely. Thank you very much. Obviously, I forgot to mention it. I told you guys I don't like to be like other YouTubers and keep banging on about it all the time. So, please do, guys. If you haven't already, please do hit that like button. It'd be appreciated. As Darwin Núñez wins a free kick on this near side for Liverpool. And it's Alexander-Arnold-Trent who's going to take it. And he just steals an extra yard there as the referee goes into the box to marshal the make sure that make sure that Arsenal have got their distance from the ball. Cross comes in deep from Alexander-Arnold-Trent. Firmino tries to head it. Does head it at the back, but doesn't manage to head it with any control, and eventually knocks it up the field to a teammate, and it must have took a deflection there because Liverpool won the throw-in. But I didn't see no deflection. But Liverpool now with the ball on the halfway line as they pass back to Alisson. Alisson's come out of his area. As Liverpool now just inside their own half as they now come into the Arsenal half of the pitch, knocking it forward. But it's a poor pass forward, and now Arsenal win back possession. And Arsenal chip the ball over now and come down this near side as they come racing into the box. And Liverpool with limited defensive numbers. Cross comes in, and that was close for Arsenal grabbing the third there as living dangerously there, Liverpool with their defensive, but they're leaving themselves wide open at the back, Liverpool. Arsenal now win the ball back again, coming forward as they switch the ball out to that far side to Saka. Saka now with possession on the edge of the box as it passes it to a teammate. Shot comes in off the edge of the box, and Liverpool goalkeeper Alisson makes a comfortable save. But yeah, Arsenal looking to take full advantage of Liverpool's defensive mistakes. So yeah, thanks for that, Stevie, top man. Thank you very much, mate. Mills already saying, in my opinion, Gakpo should have gone Man United. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. Yep, you're entitled to your opinion. I think maybe that's is that just a bit of club bias though, Mills? Because I didn't you say you like Manchester United? So maybe that's. I'm presuming that maybe is your opinion because you like Man United and you would prefer him to be playing for Liverpool, which is fair enough, mate. Fair enough. No problem with that. But he chose to go to Liverpool. We can't always figure out what makes players tick and why they want to go to individual clubs, unless sometimes when it's obvious and it's just about the money. But yeah, fair comment, mate. Fair comment. Respect your opinion. So thanks for that, Milzard. Matthew, welcome to the show, mate. Matthew saying, hello, guys. How's your Easter been? What a game this has been. I've really enjoyed it. Yeah, it's thank you very much, Matthew. Great to have you involved, mate. My Easter has not been Easter, mate. I've just been working most of it. If I've not been working on the channel, I've been out at normal work. So yeah, it's not really been a holiday for me, mate. I've just worked most of it. But I'm glad you guys are having a good Easter break. I'll look for the opportunity to get a break, hopefully once the season's over, and plus hopefully when my work calms down. At the moment, my work is just crazy. because the good weather is starting to show up, and a lot of my work, my normal work, is revolving around, or should I say, intensifies when the weather goes good. So yeah, but thank you very much for asking, Matthew. I appreciate that, mate. And yeah, hope you're enjoying your Easter break as well, mate. Thank you very much for that. As Liverpool there with a cross forward into the box, and it's not. It's intercepted by Arsenal, but they almost create their own problems there. But they eventually salvage the situation as they clear the ball up the field out to that far side. But Arsenal now just content to keep some possession in their own half. 77 minutes gone now, guys. Liverpool 1, Arsenal 2. And Liverpool now win the ball back as Henderson comes forward towards the edge of the Arsenal box and passes to Mo Salah. And Mo Salah has again lost possession. He loses possession so many times, Mo Salah. I'm stunned how many times he has lost possession in this game. Do you think he's just lost the will to fight? Because I'm sorry that I would be dropping him with how much he is losing the possession. Because the amount of times he's losing possession and the lack of goals coming from him is now actually starting to cost his team rather than benefit his team, in my opinion. But thank you very much for that, as I say, Matthew. And here comes Fabinho. Yes. This is a substitution I like to see. Firmino coming on. And I think Fabinho coming off. So that's an unusual change. Firmino, more of a defensive midfield player, whereas Firmino is more of a forward, a striker, defensive striker, isn't he? So playmaker, I don't know what you want to call him, but Mo Salah now into what is see again on poor yet again. Mo Salah, he needs dropping. He really does need dropping. And he just intercepted the ball and just blasted it out. Honest, he's been so poor this season intercepting the ball when it's passed to him. And in this game in particular, he's lost the ball so many times when it's been passed forward to him, and it's costing his team. It really is costing his team. Let me know, guys. Do you think that's the case, or do you think I'm reading too much into it? But thank you very much, as I say, Matthew. And yeah, I hope you're enjoying your Easter, mate. And I appreciate you inquiring. Top man. Joey's saying, I agree, mate. Don't blame him for leaving. Yeah, with regards to Firmino, yeah. Like I said, I think you can understand he's been a big part of the club. As I said, it's totally understandable. He probably just doesn't want to be a substitution as he's been used this season. And maybe he feels that he's got plenty more football in him to give. And let's be honest, if you gave him the opportunity to go to a club like, I don't know, Burnley or maybe Aston Villa or West Brom or somebody like that, they would, or Leeds even, he would do a fantastic job for them, wouldn't he? And I'm sure he'd get more game time than he's currently getting at Liverpool. For me, just watching Henderson arguing like crazy with a referee. He's getting quite animated with the referee about something. I think he's maybe suggesting to the referee Arsenal are time wasting. So yeah, thanks for that, Joey. Appreciate your opinion there, mate. Joey also saying our transfers will be interesting this summer. We have 5 players out of contract in this. It's out of contract soon. Might not re-sign. Yeah, I think, mate, I'm really looking forward to the summer transfer window. I'll be honest with you. Liverpool now with a ball forward. That's Ramsdale with a beautiful save there for Arsenal, and Liverpool managed to win back possession. I don't know who it was who actually got the shot off there. I think it was it Darwin Núñez? I'm not sure. As ball eventually comes over to this near side, and Mo Salah with a shot, but wide of the post again. I'm sorry, guys. I've got to say, I think Mo Salah needs dropping. I don't know whether it's confidence, focus, whatever it is. There's something not right with how he's with his attitude or his focus or something. He's just been so poor in this game from a player that we were, raving about not so long ago. 81 minutes gone, guys. Still Liverpool 1, Arsenal 2. So, yeah, I agree, Joe. It's going to be a very interesting transfer window, mate. Millsard saying Klopp needs to pay more attention to Trent's positioning. I agree, Millsard. I was just saying that earlier, mate. I think you're spot on there. Trent Alexander-Arnold taking too many risks coming forward and not taking his defensive responsibilities seriously. So, absolutely, great minds think alike, mate. As Arsenal play the ball out on that far side, and that'll be, I think that's a corner to, oh no, it's been given as an offside. So it's an offside, and that will be a free kick for Arsenal. Ex-Bolton player there. Playing the ball out. Can you believe that Arsenal ripped off my club for it to buy him? And look at how long he's been at the club. I love how long he's been at Arsenal, and Arsenal took full advantage of my club's financial crisis when the ownership was running us into the ground. They bought Holding, and they bought him for £2 million. Can you believe that, guys? They robbed us, absolutely robbed us. Taking full advantage of the fact when the club was in crisis, when we had to shift players because we needed the money because the owner ran the club into the ground. We almost bankrupt, and Arsenal come in with a low bid of £2 million, knowing that the club had no choice but to accept it to pay off debts, which really, really grinds on me that Arsenal did that. Completely disrespectful. As Arsenal now come down that far side and a cross comes in, but Liverpool knock it behind, and that will be a corner to Arsenal on that far side. So, yeah, thanks for that, Millsard. Joey's saying, just think there is so much uncertainty about players leaving who's coming in, who's coming in is just causing an unbalanced team. Yeah, I think you're right, mate. That's actually a good analysis of the situation, Joey. Corner comes in by Arsenal, headed towards goal, but Alisson makes a comfortable save, and now Liverpool looking to break up the other end of the field as the ball is passed out to this near side, and it's Alexander-Arnold Trent who chips the ball forward now to Mo Salah. Mo Salah receives the ball on the edge of the box, passes it back to a teammate there. Sorry, I didn't see who it was, but it's crossed into the box and deflected away. Arsenal trying to break there, but Liverpool managed to win it back midway inside their own half, as eventually Arsenal do win it back. And now Arsenal with Saka on the ball as Saka comes charging forward, and only two Liverpool defenders in front of him as he manages to work his way past them and crosses the ball into the box, but the Arsenal player running onto it there, unable to get on the end of it, and Alisson charges out to that far side to pass the ball forward to Darwin Núñez. Núñez now coming down that far side as he comes towards the edge of the Arsenal box, and Arsenal challenge for the ball, and it goes. And the referee's just given that. Given that as a free kick. I thought that was a corner to me. I don't see that how that's a free kick. There was no obvious foul there for me. So yeah, obviously Joey's saying about the uncertainty there at Liverpool, and that maybe that is the thing that you're right, mate. Maybe some of these players are already focused on their future after they leave Liverpool, and possibly maybe that's having a negative impact on the team's focus and motivation. But if that is the case, then that's completely unprofessional from these players, because as long as they're wearing a red shirt, it's still recorded in history how they perform. And I'm not being funny. A football player's career is so short. Why would you not want to make every moment count? Look at Firmino, out there on that far side, winning the ball back for Liverpool, as I said he does. And now Liverpool cross the ball into the box, headed away by Arsenal, but Liverpool pick it up again on the edge of the box, and now Henderson with the possession as he knocks it forward to Trent on this near side, and now Trent manages to get past, and Arsenal as cross comes in, and it's headed in at the back post by Firmino. Can you believe it? He started that by winning back the ball, and then he's on the end of it. Can you believe it, guys? This is what I'm talking about. Why is Klopp dropping this player and having him coming on as a substitute when he's clearly got something still to offer for the team? Absolutely shocking that Klopp is choosing to leave him on the bench when he is coming on and making impacts in games. Absolutely shocking. But Firmino, they're heading the ball in at the back post, and that levels the score. Liverpool 2, Arsenal 2. 87 minutes gone. But absolutely unbelievable. Couldn't write it, could you guys? You couldn't write it in the novel. How can you let him go? How can Liverpool be even contemplating letting him go? Get the man sat down and get him signed to a new contract. Liverpool now win back possession, but Arsenal intercept it. They win it and knock it forward into Liverpool half, but it's just been knocked about at the minute in the middle of the park. Neither team getting the ball down, but eventually Liverpool do get the ball down. Alexander-Arnold Trent passes it back to Alisson. Alisson back to Trent, and now Liverpool, as the fans sing out the song to represent Firmino. Liverpool now with the possession on the halfway line. Absolutely. I'm stunned, guys, that Liverpool even contemplating letting Firmino go. But I keep getting confused with the damn names. The two of them, so similar names. But yeah, so let's go back to the comments. So but yeah, I think you're onto something there, Joey. You could be spot on with that, mate. Millsard said, did you see Crystal Palace earlier 5-1? No, I didn't, mate. Unfortunately, I've been out at work all day. I literally got home 10 minutes before this game started. So no, unfortunately, I missed the other two games in the UK going on today. Not much could do about it. Got to work, unfortunately, as that's part of being self-employed. Sundays is just another day when you're self-employed. I'll be glad when I'm no longer if Fandom works, I'll be still self-employed, but I'll be certainly glad to get out of my current job in the future. As Liverpool now with a possession at the back and knocked forward by Alisson, as Liverpool, Robertson loses it out on that far side, and now Arsenal with the possession. Can they find a winner before the end of the half, as Liverpool now win it back? And can Liverpool find a winner as they knock the ball forward, and Arsenal intercept it at the back as they now play the ball forward, and Arsenal trying to come forward now with Martinelli, but he's running into traffic as Arsenal losing possession now in the middle of the park, but win it back again, and now Arsenal come forward as they knock the ball out to this near side as Tierney now with the ball and tempted to get a cross in, but it's deflected behind by It's not a corner, that. It went out this side of the flag. It's the throw-in. So 6 minutes added on time, guys. So corner for Arsenal on this near side. As corner comes in, it's deep and it's towards the back post, but Alisson manages to gather it, and now Alisson trying to give Liverpool the chance to get up the field quickly as he passes it out to Alexander-Arnold Trent, and Trent knocks it forward to Mo Salah. Mo Salah with the possession as he knocks it out on this near side to Henderson. Why is Henderson playing out on this right-hand side? Shot comes in from Trent, and it's just high and over the bar. Yeah, why is Henderson playing on this right-hand side? I don't understand that. So, yeah, thanks for that, Milzard. And sorry, mate, no, I didn't, unfortunately. Like I said, busy at work. Joey said didn't watch the game, but seen the result. Thanks, Joey. So Milzard saying, Gaz, do you think VAR should be scrapped because of the decisions this especially Spurs game? I haven't seen the decision in the Spurs game, mate. Are you talking about the game yesterday? I missed that. I know I did get it pointed out. I've just not had a chance to look at it, to be fair, mate. Like I said, I've been at work all day today. If I hadn't been at work, you guys would have seen me. I'd have been streaming. Whenever I'm not streaming, most of the time it's because I'm out working. So, yeah. As the ball goes out on this near side, and that's a throw into Arsenal. As Tierney takes the ball to take the throw in for Arsenal. 3 minutes of the 6 minutes added on gone, guys. Throwing now from Tierney as it's knocked back towards the Arsenal goal, and now Liverpool with the possession on the edge of the box as they look to cross the ball in. And Mo Salah again messes it up at the back post, blasts it well over the bar. He's definitely left his shooting boots in Egypt, if you ask me. Although, in fairness to him there, I think it was Kieran Tierney there mauling him and grabbing hold of his arm, so he wasn't able to get. Surely that should be a foul, but referee clearly hasn't seen it. But no, Milsod, I'll certainly have a check. I'll try and check it out what happened in that Spurs game. I haven't seen it, like I say. But I'll answer your question in a moment, mate. As Liverpool come forward now with Mo Salah attempted to cross into the box, but blocked off by Arsenal. Now Henderson with the ball on this near side as it eventually passed to Trent. And now Mo Salah with a shot on goal, and it's knocked behind by Ramsdale, and that will be a corner to Liverpool out on that far side. Well, that was going in if the goalkeeper hadn't got to that. So corner for Liverpool now out on the far side. Keep your comments coming, guys, and we'll come to the comments very shortly. We've only got a minute of the game remaining as the corner comes in towards the near post, headed away by Arsenal. Liverpool pick up the possession out on that far side as now they pass the ball back into the centre for Trent, and Trent chips it forward, and Liverpool almost, and it's off the line as Mo Salah keeps the play going. And now claims for a penalty, but Arsenal managed to win back possession. And now Arsenal trying to break on Liverpool quickly as they come forward now with Saka on the ball. But Alisson comes out to claim the ball before Saka can get to it, and now passes it forward. And Darwin Núñez now with a ball chipped forward to Mo Salah. Mo Salah now passes it straight to an Arsenal player as the goal referee has blown there for a foul and free kick to Arsenal. as Arsenal now come forward down this near side. And Arsenal now trying to work the ball forward, but challenged by Liverpool. And Liverpool tried to win the ball back before Arsenal knock it out on this near side for a throw-in. And the referee has blown for the full time, and it finishes Liverpool 2, Arsenal 2. So will that have, how much of an impact will that have on the title race? As Anfield still proves to be a tricky ground for Arsenal to visit. One thing Liverpool fans have got to look at the positives. As much as you guys are having a bad season, and we've got to be honest, there's too many players just not doing the business for you guys. But we've got one positive for Liverpool fans that I can point out to you straight away is that you might be having a bad season, but you have just completed holding the league leaders to a draw in 2 games, home and away. So, like I say, that should give you guys hope for next season. But like I say, guys, for me, Liverpool need to get their act together with regards to what players they're bringing in and what players they're allowing to go. Makes absolutely no sense whatsoever to be letting Firmino leave the club when he's clearly shown he's still got a love for the club. He's still got desire. He still works hard. Madness to let him go, if you ask me. Absolute madness. So let's get back to the comments in a second. Let's just quickly let you guys see the stats for this game, or should I say at least read the stats out for you guys for this game. As you can see, some stats on the screen. But Liverpool with shots, total shots, 21 for Liverpool, 9 for Arsenal, 6 shots on target for Liverpool, 5 for Arsenal. Possession, 60% for Liverpool, 40% for Arsenal. As pass accuracy, 82% for Liverpool and 76% for Arsenal. 11 fouls for Liverpool and 11 fouls for Arsenal. 4 yellow cards each, and as you guys know, no red cards issued. So yeah, that brings you guys bang up to date. Excuse me, bang up to date with the stats. So yeah, sorry, Milzard. So Milzard was saying, Gaz, do you think we should be scrapping? Should be scrapping. Oh, sorry, Gaz. Do you think VAR should be scrapped because of the decisions this season? I'm thinking that's meant to say, especially Spurs game. Well, I haven't seen the Spurs game, but in response to your comment about VAR, the problem with VAR, in my opinion, mate, is not VAR. The problem is not VAR. Remember, VAR is used to assist the game. It's the people, the referee, the officials that monitor VAR and then make the decisions based on what they see in the screen. So to me, the problem is not VAR. The problem is the officials that are incompetent to use VAR in a way that is going to benefit the game and improve the game in the future. That is the real issue with VAR, mate, for me. Just my opinion. You guys are entitled to think differently. I think VAR could be a really good asset to football if it's used in the right way. But unfortunately, the way VAR is being used is all down to the interpretations of some match official sat behind a desk and what he sees on his screens and how he interprets it, or how he or she interprets it. So for me, as I say, I think that a big part of it is the fact that the match officials or the officials that are monitoring VAR just not using it in the way that they should be doing to help it benefit the game. So hopefully that answers your question, mate. Like I say, I think the problem is not VAR. I think the problem is how VAR is being used. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question, mate. it's just showing a replay of the linesman. Well, they're arguing about why Robertson approached the linesman in the first place, but surely, players do have the right to actually, it's called freedom of speech. You're allowed to go up to somebody and ask a question. That is called freedom of speech. Henderson challenging the referee with regards to the conduct of the match official assistant there, and the referee clearly not wanting to hear it. It'll get swept under the carpet, guys. I wouldn't surprise me if this gets swept under the carpet. Well, they can analyse it all they want. For me, it's still irresponsible and bad that from the from the fourth official, linesman, whatever you want to call it. Joey's saying, think Salah is conflicted whether to stay or leave. It's clearly affecting his play. Well, why should he be wanting to leave, mate? He was the one demanding the big fat contract. He's just got it, and now he wants to leave. Come on, seriously, mate. There is absolutely no reason for him to be conflicted. If he wanted to leave, then he shouldn't have been demanding that contract. Liverpool have gone out of their way to re-sign Mo Salah. They have given him the bumper contract. They have made him the favourite. They have made him the choice striker for the future of the club. They have let Mane go. They're prepared to let Firmino go. They've letting other players go, all to accommodate Mo Salah being the main man at Liverpool. And now he's got that fat bumper contract and having a first bad season and he wants to jump ship. I'm sorry, mate, but that doesn't sit well for me at all. For me, if Mo Salah is more interested in moving to another club, then I'm sorry, that just proves that he's a glory hunting player. The fact of the matter is, Liverpool have gone out of their way to give him what he wants. And he should respect that and be more honourable with his conduct and not be conflicted. The reality is he got what he wants, so now step up to the plate instead of sulking and being difficult. But like I say, he needs a rate. I don't know whether that's correct. I respect your opinion, Joey, but for me, mate, he is definitely a player lacking in confidence for whatever reason. I don't know. I'm not sure it's conflicted or whatever. But if at the end of the day he's the man up front, isn't he? So if he's not happy with the way Liverpool are playing or the way that Liverpool's season is going, then he has to take an element of responsibility for that for himself, because the amount of possession that he's getting, the amount of service from the players out to him, and the amount of times he loses the ball cheaply, that's down to him. That's down to him. He can't blame the other team, his teammates, his way the team's playing, because no offense, but he is getting the service. Players are working their nuts off to give him the service that he requires, and he's not making the best of it. So I take on board what you're saying, and it's a great point, Joey, but I don't think he has the right to be conflicted. He demanded that big bumper contract. He's got it. Now he should get his head down and show that he deserves it. Simple as. So, yeah, but thank you very much for that great point, Joey. Really great point there, mate. Millsard saying, I meant to say this weekend. Yes, as I say, Millsard, I haven't seen the Spurs game, so I can't really comment on something that's happened in a game that I've not seen, mate. But I will certainly try and check it out as soon as I get a minute. But thanks for that, mate. Millsard also saying we're going to have 10 players out of contract. 10 players. Well, that's going to contribute to you guys finding it hard to get out of that relegation fight this season when you've got 10 players about to run out of contract. That's really, really concerning, to be fair, for Wigan fans. So, yeah, I can understand why you guys having a difficult season if that's the case. Those players can just run their contract down and know that they're going to be leaving. So it doesn't, to them, it doesn't matter. This is why players are mercenaries, guys. This is the problem with the modern day. Unfortunately, too many players are mercenaries. They're in it for what they can get. Um, they're not emotionally attached to the clubs like we are as fans. We feel attached to the clubs, whether it's through family, whether it's through passion, or just where you're born, whatever it is. We feel an attachment to the clubs that we support, a loyalty. Um, Players don't feel that. They're mercenary. And unfortunately, the way the modern game is going at the minute, the Premier League is contributing to this massively. The power is with the players, and it's time for clubs to come together and make a stand and claw back that power. Don't get me wrong, guys. We love players getting fat wages. We love holding them in high regard. We love the fact that they're the stars of the game. But the reality is, our clubs are far more important than any individual player. I don't care how good that player is. The club is always more important than the player. And until players start to recognize that, it's about time clubs came together, implemented some rules that means that power comes back to the clubs instead of being with the players. And that's just my personal opinion. Don't have to agree with it. I'm not expecting you to agree with it. But like I say, that's just my personal opinion. Joey saying, whoa, that's a lot, Millsard. It certainly is, and it's going to make it much more difficult for you guys to fight your way out of that relegation zone when players know that they're not tied to the club the following season. Millsard saying, as a Wigan fan, Arsenal should have paid like 10 million. Paid oh, right, you're talking about the Bolton player. Yeah, I agree, mate. You guys are going to have the same problem this summer because obviously Wigan struggling financially at the minute because of your arse of an owner who's running the club badly. And unfortunately, I think you guys are going to suffer the same problem with this season. Any good players that you've got in your squad, big, rich, more powerful clubs are going to come in and take full advantage trying to get your better players on the cheap. And yes, I agree, mate. He was definitely easily a £10 million player. But Liverpool, like I say, Arsenal are like leeches when it comes to taking advantage of other clubs in financial trouble when with regards to recruitment. So yeah, thanks for that, Millsard. I totally agree, mate. Thank you very much for that opinion. Joey's saying, yeah, 2 mil is well taking the mick. It is, but like I say, they were able to get away with it because they knew that Bolton desperately needed every penny they could. The club was almost, well, at the time, I think when they bought him, the club was either just gone into administration or just about to go into administration. And Arsenal came in, took full advantage, and basically bid Bolton in the knackers to get him on the cheap. So, yeah, totally agree that Arsenal took full advantage of that, and it's an absolute disgrace. And it annoys me because it's not just Arsenal have not just done it to Bolton, they've done it to other clubs as well. And it's wrong. It's absolutely wrong. So, yeah, Millsard saying in it. Thanks, guys. Love to know. It's great to know you guys also value that players should go for a fair price, no matter what club it is. Every club should be entitled to a respectable price for their better players. Millsard saying, it sounds like a disgrace. Well said, Millsard. That's I like that. Sounds like a disgrace. As Millsard saying 2-2. Yeah, and Joey agreeing with that as well. So thanks, guys. Joey saying, oh my God, on the edge of my seat. Last 10 minutes, then laugh out loud. Yeah, edge of your seat. And entertaining, wasn't it, mate? Definitely an entertaining game. Millsard saying, far people in Spurs game apologised to Brighton this morning and said sorry for robbing you three. Robbing you 3 point. Yeah, mate, I keep hearing this about referees and fourth officials apologising after games. Like that makes it all right. That makes it all right. It doesn't make it all right. Why do they not get a pay cut? If a club can fine a player when they behave inappropriately or make, misrepresent the club, a player can be fined, right? So when a referee misrepresents their professionalism as a referee or a coach or as an assistant ref or a linesman, why shouldn't they get a fine? Why shouldn't they get suspended? you can't have one rule for one and another rule for others. That's discrimination and inequality. You've got to have it level across the board. So if players are held accountable, referees and fourth officials and linesmen should also be accountable. And an apology just doesn't cut it, does it, mate? Absolutely not, because that doesn't give Brighton the 3 points back. But I'll try to check it out, mate. I'll try to check it out. Like I said, it's a bit difficult to comment on it when I haven't seen it. But from what you're telling me, if the officials have come out and apologised afterwards the next day, then that's clear admission that they completely messed it up, got the decision wrong, and therefore they should be fined or suspended because they've impacted Brighton's season with their basically by their unprofessionalism. So yeah, thank you very much for letting me know that, Millsord. Like I say, mate, I will certainly try and check it out later if I've got some time free. Joey's saying too little, too late. Well, yeah, fair enough. But at least you guys managed to pull back the equalizer. Exactly. So they're just talking about this incident with the linesman and Robertson, and they're just saying that the linesman should be accountable for it, because if a player had done that to the referee or a linesman, then the player would have been facing a lengthy ban from football by the Football Association. So exactly right. So if a player could be held accountable, then I'm sorry, but this linesman should be accountable for his actions. It's absolutely disgraceful that he's done that in this game today. Whether it was intentional or not, making that gesture, he should just ignored the player. Should have just ignored the player. So yeah, Joey's saying that decision could be massive. Come on, end of the season for Brighton. That decision could be massive come the end of the season for Brighton. You're absolutely right, Joey. It could cost them. It could be the difference between them qualifying for a European place and not qualifying for a European place. So I totally agree with you there, mate. And Millsord, absolutely as well, agreeing with you. Thanks for that, guys. Millsord saying, Wigan sign Salah up. Yeah. I think you'd have to sell the club to buy him, mate, to be fair, how much he's worth. But yeah, I like that. Joey's saying, that's not my opinion, mate. I agree. I agree. Will you, Salah should. Oh, sorry, I think that's meant to be with you. Salah should be stepping up. Stepping up, just possibility what's affecting his play. Yeah, absolutely. No, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, Joey. No, I didn't take it as your opinion. Yeah, but you're right, mate. Sorry if my response to your comment came across the wrong way. That wasn't my intention, mate. So apologies if it did come across the wrong way. But yeah, no, I like I say, mate. For me, I'm shocked at the performance he's just put in. I'm shocked at how many times he lost the ball when it was passed to him. So yeah, for me, he needs to step up. And yeah, thank you very much for that, Joey. And like I say, apologies if my response to your comment came across the wrong way. That wasn't my intention, mate. So my apologies for that, Joey. So yeah, thanks, mate. Minimo saying, sorry, folks, my sister popped round. We will rewatch later. See you all soon. Happy Easter. No worries, minute. No worries, minute. Hopefully, enjoy your afternoon, and certainly, yeah, Easter's a good time. Obviously, a time to catch up with family and friends as well, mate. So, yeah, no worries. But thank you very much for dropping back in, minute. Really appreciated, and yeah, enjoy your Easter as well. Happy Easter to you, and hopefully, you have a pleasant rest of the day, and enjoy the remainder of this afternoon with your sister. Totally understand that, mate. Put family first at Christmas and holidays and stuff. So yeah, thank you very much for that, Minnie. Joey's saying, did you enjoy your Easter eggs? Laugh out loud. I haven't had any Easter eggs, to be fair, mate. I haven't had any. So yeah, but thanks for that. Joey saying happy Easter to you all. See you soon. Nice one, Joey. Yeah, thanks for that, mate. And happy Easter to everybody. Yes, obviously Easter Sunday today, so it's officially Easter Day, isn't it? So thank you very much, Joey. And yeah, absolutely happy Easter to all of you guys. Millsard saying Arsenal are after our best player for 500k. That does not surprise me, mate. That does not surprise me. This is what I mean. How Arsenal run the club. They just basically go and try to build their team off stealing other clubs' better players that are in a weaker financial position. But yet, then when it happens to them, they're the first to complain. Look at how much moaning they did when Liverpool came in to sign Oxlade-Chamberlain for £35 million. The fans were in uproar about it, but they'll complain about their own players going for that kind of money, but then they're perfectly happy to go and bid Bolton in the knackers for a player on the cheap and do it to Wigan. 500k, and you might as well keep him. In fact, you might as well let him go on a free transfer for that kind of money. That is ridiculous if that is true, mate. So, yes, I hope your club dig the reels in and tell Arsenal to the direction back to London. Joey's saying, tell them where to go, Millsard. Laugh out loud. Absolutely. Well said, Joey. Totally agree with you there, mate. Arsenal are ruthless when it comes to trying to bid other clubs in the knackers for their better players, and it's wrong. It's absolutely wrong. And the reason it's wrong, because like I just said, their fans are the first to complain when they feel that their players get bought on the cheap. It's kettle calling pot, isn't it? Millsard saying, what did the linesman do? He elbowed Robertson in the face. Robertson's gone over to question him about a decision at the half-time break, and he's elbowed Robertson in the face. I'm sure you'll see it, mate, on social media or on YouTube or somewhere. I'm sure that will be plastered all over the place. So I'm sure you'll see it a bit later on. I'm sure somebody will upload a video of it or something. But yeah, absolutely bang out of order. Because like I say, as the commentators were just debating then, if a player did that, they would probably be facing a long-term ban, like maybe 8-10 games, something like that, plus a fine. So if players are accountable for their behaviour and conduct on the pitch, then I'm sorry, but linesmen, referees, and fourth officials should also be accountable for their decisions on the pitch. And as Millsard was telling us about this decision in the Spurs game v Brighton, I've not seen it myself, but if it's as Millsard is telling me, then them referees shouldn't be allowed to just apologise and sweep it under the carpet. They should take a fine. They should take a pay cut. Or be punished with a suspension. But if you suspend them, they still get wages. So therefore, I think they should take a pay cut. They should be fined. It should work the same way for officials as it does for the players. Joey saying, elbowed Robertson. Thank you, Joey. Appreciate that, mate. Millsard saying, the confusing thing about the confusing thing about our owners last to pay players. Now this month early to pay the players. Yes, I think that might be because the club has got a loan. They got fined for that last week, mate. Didn't last month, didn't they? I think the EFL have punished the club for not paying the players on time. But yeah, you are absolutely right, Millsard. There's an agreement. I don't know if you've looked this up. I have actually looked it up because I was reading about it last month. But apparently there's an official agreement because of the state of the financial problems at the club. Apparently there was an agreement slightly earlier in the season because the EFL had enough of Wigan's owners not sticking to what they'd agreed. So basically the EFL drew up a contract and agreed with the owners about the way they would play players. It's supposed to be paid into a separate bank account. so that the EFL can supervise to make sure that players receive their wages on time. And basically, this contract was agreed between the EFL and the owners breached the contract. So that is why there was obviously a response from the EFL last month, mate. But you are absolutely right. It's just wrong, isn't it? Players do their job, they should be played. Joey is saying that's because they've been in trouble for paying wages, so getting in early. Yep, absolutely, Joey. That probably sums it up very accurately, mate. Millsard saying, but apparently they have less money than last month. Maybe, I don't know, mate. I'd have to read into it more. I know I was reading it last month. I was reading about it, but obviously it's not fresh in my mind anymore, so I can't remember all the ins and outs and details. But I'd have to read up on it again. But yeah, absolutely. You're right to question that, Millsard. It makes total sense that you're questioning that, because it makes no sense to play players late 1 month and then suddenly pay them early. But I think it's because they've been basically punished off the FA or the EFL for late payments. And only getting more punishments off the EFL is only going to put the club in more financial trouble. Maxime is saying, all right, Gaz, I was fuming at half time. We should have been 4-0 up, down, but when we should have been 4-0 down, but when Shell scored, I had a bit of hope. Also, how did Exhibit not received a red card? I'm trying to remember that incident with Exhibit now. I've forgotten it. I remember ranting about it at the time. I can't remember what happened now. I think I'm just too tired today. All these long days catching up with me now. But yeah, absolutely, Maxime. I think I'm sorry, I've forgotten the incident, to be fair, mate. But yeah, I'd like to say it was good to see Liverpool pull that goal back. As I was just saying to Joey, I think me and Joey were debating it throughout the game about too many players basically maybe already planning for their future and taking them out of the ball as players in that team that are just not stepping up to the plate, and also players suffering from confidence issues as well. Definitely Mo Salah, you can clearly see he's got some sort of issues going on, because every time the ball was passed to him at spells in that game, the amount of times he lost possession cheaply was unbelievable. And you don't need one of your best players losing the ball cheaply like that. But yeah, sorry, Maxime, unable to comment on the Exhibit. I'm trying to think of it. I think I did say at the time when it happened that he deserved to be sent off. I just can't remember the incident. Sorry, it's just not it's not coming to mind. So apologies for that, Maxime. Maybe you guys could remind me what happened. Joey's saying, yeah, but they will be making sure at least players are paid before all money goes. Exactly, and that's rightly so. Yeah, so that's the agreement that the EFLFA, and have agreed with Wigan owners. So yeah, I agree, Joey. That's probably the case. Millsard saying, what winds me up, this the owners just apologize to the fans for the points deduction, but like that's going to do something. Sorry, the arrow's covering up half the message, so that's why I was struggling to read it, mate. But yeah, you're absolutely right. I think owners just think that they can just apologise and push it under the carpet. But I think that now you pointed that out to me, because yeah, forgetting that you guys got a points deduction for that. So maybe the owners realise that fans' attendance is going to be lower now because of the points deduction, because it lessens the chance of you guys digging yourself out of that relegation battle, and the owners have contributed to that by not paying wages on time. So now fans know that they've been docked points. It's going to make it harder for you guys to try and fight your way out of relegation. And basically, the owners are basically relegated, haven't they? And they're probably scared of fans turning on the club now in respect of not attending games and getting that ticket revenue, which will obviously impact the club as well. So yeah, thanks for that, Milzard. I agree, mate. Apology, is a nice gesture, but it doesn't make it right. Joey's saying, cheers, guys. Gonna go get ready. Taking the missus out tonight. Thanks for today. No worries, Joey. Awesome, mate. Well, enjoy your evening, and hope you and the missus have a really enjoyable evening. Been a pleasure having you involved as always, mate. Take care. Enjoy your night and look after yourself. Stay safe as you go out with your missus tonight, and hope you have an absolutely cracking evening, mate. Been great having you involved as always. So, yeah, take care, Joey. Look forward to seeing you again on a future stream, mate. And thank you very much for coming, getting involved. And yes, I hope you guys have a top evening. Thanks for that, Joey. Millsard saying we want our owners out. Well, I think that's going to happen, mate, with the club's financial situation at the moment. Looks like the owners trying to desperately sell the club to get out, from what I've been reading about. So, yeah, totally understand that, mate. And I agree, get owners out that have not got the best intentions for the football club. Maxine saying, Salah. Okay, then. Let me go back to your comment. What did you say now? How did exhibit? So, all right, guys. I was fuming at half time. We should have been 4-0 down, but when Salah scored, I had a bit of hope. Also, how did Exhibit do with not receiving a red card? Like I say, mate, I can't remember properly the Exhibit incident, but yeah. Well, as I said to Joey at the beginning of the game, mate, keep the faith. Always keep the faith until you know it's definitely done and you can't turn it round. Always try to keep the faith. Millsard saying we normally have 15k in stands, but against QPR 9k. Well, Millsard, you can understand why fans don't want to turn up when the owners are not doing their bit. They cost you them 3 points. I think it was with 3 points you guys were deducted, but that points deduction has pretty much relegated you, hasn't it, mate? Unless by some miracle now the players managed to put a really good run together between now and the end of the season. Those 3 points could be the difference between you. In fact, they will be the difference, because the chances are that it's going to affect the morale of the players and motivation, because they work hard for them 3 points and then they're deducted off the club's total because of the owners not paying wages. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. So, yeah, totally understand, Millsard. I'm actually with the fans if they're voting with their feet. So, yeah, I agree. If fans don't want to turn up when they see their owners not doing their bit to help the team, actually making things worse by not playing wages and then getting a points deduction, then, yeah, I agree that fans should have the right to vote with their feet. Maxine saying, are you doing any matches tomorrow? Yes, I'll be doing some, hopefully doing matches tomorrow. I just haven't looked because, like I said at the start of the stream, I've been out all day today working. I literally raced home and got in 10 minutes before the stream started. So I've not had a chance to look at what's coming tomorrow. But yes, Maxime, hopefully I will be covering some of the game, or at least one of the games tomorrow, if not more. So, yeah, thanks for that, mate. So anyway, guys, I'm going to call it a day now and go and chill out and get some other things done and spend a little bit of time with my missus after a marathon of streams in the last couple of days, as well as as well as obviously busy working around it. I'm absolutely shattered. I might not look it on camera, but I'm telling you now, I'm absolutely shattered. It's been a non-stop week. I've not had one day off. Keep the intensity up on the channel, and I need to get some chill out time. So yeah, but thank you very much to all you guys. Just going to read out the last comments and then call it a day. Milzard saying on to Swansea tomorrow. Yep, that's another big game for you guys. Hopefully, you guys can get something out of that. Maxine saying, right, see you tomorrow. Thanks, Maxine. Take care, mate. And thank you very much for dropping in. Great to see you today. Take care. And yeah, hopefully see you tomorrow, mate. Milzard is saying at home tomorrow. No worries, mate. Well, thanks for that. So anyway, guys, I'm going to call it right now. So thank you very much, Maxine, Milzard, Joey, Minnie. I don't know who else. I think Billy popped in earlier. I can't remember everybody that's dropped in today, but massive thank you to all you guys for coming, getting involved to this afternoon. It's been a great game, nice game to watch. Good amount of goals, haven't there? And also enjoyed it with some great company with you guys. So thank you very much for coming, getting involved. It's always a pleasure to have you guys in the chat, and I look forward to seeing you guys again soon on the next stream. But for now, that's it from me. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.